This video, you're going to be seeing the one strategy that you can dominate, completely destroy the forex markets in, okay? This strategy, you can pass every single prop firm challenge you have, and you can make so much profits, become profitable, all of that. So you need to only trade within the London kill zone, which is from 7 a.m. until 11 a.m. on a 5-minute time frame, okay? You can see we're on Euro USD. It has all the pairs right here that you can trade this on, and we are on a 5-minute time frame, and we're ready. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, mark out the highs and lows of Asian session, and we need to identify which part of price is mitigated. So I'm going to be marking out the highs of Asian session, which is right here, and these are the lows of Asian session, which is right there. Okay, once we marked out the highs and the lows, what we need to do now is very, very simple. We need to just play price forward to see which side is actually going to get mitigated first. So you can see the lows have just completely been swept there. So what we need to do now, after we get the low sweepage, once we got the lows swept, what we need to do now is very, very easy. We need to find a breakage of structure where fractional highs / lows have been swept and reinforce this market structure shift within a golfing candlestick if possible, okay? So if I'm going to play price forward, we're going to be needing a market structure shift towards the upside, right? So it's going to be playing price forward, waiting for that market structure shift, right? So we keep going, keep going. There we go. We just got a big engulfing candlestick, which will be perfect for our market structure shift, right? Because it's this one right here. And we're going to be aiming this as a fractional high. You might be asking, oh, why is this not the fractional high instead of this one? It's because the candle before it and the candle after it did not go above this one. And this is the most recent one that's had this kind of formation happen, okay? Which makes this the most recent fractional high. So this will be our market structure shift. Very, very easy, very simple. I'm going to play price for one more time, so we can see where the fair value gap will be. Now, we need to identify a fair value gap, and we overlap this with a market structure shift for a higher probability. And all we need to do from then on is completely execute the trade. So this will be the fair value gap right here. It's very, very easy. You probably guessed it, and you can see how good this actual whole strategy and this whole structure is right now. But just before that, if you're still trading prop firms and you're still in drawdown, or you don't even have a profitable strategy, nothing is working for you, I've got something for you, okay? I've got the perfect solution. My SkyPass results will completely change your mind. Message pass to me right now if you want me to pass your phase 1 and phase 2 of your account, if you want me to manage and make 2 to 5% every single week on your account become profitable, and you can keep zero. I keep 0% profit from your payout, okay? I'm gonna get you the payout just like Dareth right here, 5k payout. He got 100% of that for himself, okay? You can see Oxendy right here. He got 1.4k. Okay, he kept all of that for himself, and I stayed with him until he got that payout. You can see this is the most recent one. Aaron made $2,600, and he kept every last bit of it, right? Because I do not actually take anything. It's a full guarantee. I only pass the account and I manage it, okay? Make sure you actually message me, pass, first link in the description if you want to get started. And if you want to join this channel to actually see all this, make sure you click the third link in the description. But anyway, this is the fair value gap, and now all we need to do is very, very simple. We need to just put in a long position anywhere around here, and now all we're going to be doing is placing my stop loss just anywhere below here and placing my take profit at a 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio. Okay, so easy, so simple. Now it's a 1.33. okay, whatever, it's the same thing. So now all we need to do is play price forward. It would have entered right there. Now once it's entered, we keep playing price forward, and you can see how it's going towards the upside, and it's completely smashed our take profit. This is so easy and so simple, but if you're not listening to this video carefully, you will not get it. I'm going to show you another example, so make sure you listen carefully. Now this example is so much more complicated than the one I've just showed you, but this one will make you such a master at this strategy that you can pass your prop firm, you can become profitable, all of that, make print cash, okay? So we're going to do the exact same thing, mark out the highs and lows of Asian session. So here's the highs, and here's the lows around here. And now once we do this, we're going to play price forward to see which side actually gets swept. And you can see the lows have completely been swept right there. So now this is going to be our low liquidity. Once we've got the low liquidity swept, all we've got to do is find a breakage of structure where fractional highs / lows have completely been swept, and we can reinforce this market structure shift within a engulfing candlestick. So if I play price forward now, all I'm waiting for is a market structure shift with a very engulfing candlestick. You might be saying, oh, why is this not a market structure shift right here? Because it's actually taken out a fractional low and it's completely fixed up. But you can see right here, there's no room for the fair value gap because this candle's wick is all the way below this candle's body, right? So now all we need to do is, we got the engulfing candlestick for our market structure shift right there. All we've got to do is mark this out, candle before it and candle after it did not go above it, which makes this our fractional high. Now all we need to do is mark this out, market structure shift, and this is already looking like a great setup. So I'm gonna play fast forward one more time so we can get our fair value gap. There we go. We just got the fair value gap right there. So easy and so simple. Once we got the fair value gap, this is where it gets crucial. This is where it gets hard. Okay, listen very carefully, right? So I'm gonna tell you how exactly you can place your stop loss, right? So if I just put my trading right here, my stop loss, where should it go, right? You might be asking where it should go. If anything, if the wick of the first candle of the FVG is like this, you will put it in the middle of the wick. Okay, you will put it in the middle of the wick so you get the most amount of rejection that you can. You leave so much breathing room that if any rejection happens or if any selling pressure is happening, it doesn't actually stop you out. So what you're going to be doing now, placing your trade at 1 to 2.5 or whatever, 1 to 3, anywhere around that range. And now all I'm going to be doing is zooming out a little bit, and I'm going to let you exactly watch this trade. So if I play price forward, you can see I was going to go towards the downside now. Going towards the downside, it's entered right there. And now it's going to look like it's going towards the upside. And now it's going toward the upside and it's completely smashed out take profit. It's so easy and it's so simple. If you're still not doing this, it works every single day. It turns out every single day there's a silver bullet trade going on and you need to catch the move, okay? If you're not doing this, I don't know what you're doing. But let me show you on a fundamental level how the strategy works. So you're going to be waiting for Asian session to do whatever it wants. Once it hits that trading time, once it hits that specific trading time, you're going to mark out the highs and mark out the lows, right? So once you're marking out the highs and the lows, you wait for price to actually take out one of these. Let's say it took out the highs, for example. Let me just move this back. So once it's taken out the highs, this will be our liquidity sweep. Now all we need to do is wait for price to actually give us a market structure shift, which is very clear. So now this would be our market structure shift. It's very clear. It's very good. And this would be our MSS, right? From there, all we've got to do is actually mark our fair value gap, just like it said in the little drawing. And now all we need to do is place our sell limit, right? Sell limit anywhere around here. Placing my stop loss just below this first FVG candle. Placing my take profit at 1 to 3 or at the Asian session liquidity, other side of liquidity, okay? Now all you've got to do is wait for price to actually do its thing. It's going to go back up, enter over here, bounce a few times, and now it will completely smash your take profit. This is so easy and this works so well every single day. If you want to learn an even better strategy, I have 2 better strategies better than this one. It's more in depth, it works better than this one. Make sure you click the second link in the description. Check out my mentorship, it's very good. It's only $50. But anyway, that's all. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.